We start off with my absolute favorite, some mama drama in the dating world.
Mama Mondays is sponsored by Colorado Connected, a website full of ideas for parents. And now, here are the mamas.
Hello to all the parents out there in the parenting world. It is Monday, and guess what? Kimmy Seltzer, the dating expert, is back on the mama panel this morning. Hey, Kimmy.
Hello.
And we've got Diane, of course, and Grace are here. All right, and we're going to talk all things love while you are also a parent. Okay, immediate red flags, you guys. What is the one thing, even like in married life, that is an absolute no, will not do this, will not tolerate it? Who wants to go first?
Well, Grace. I just cannot deal with an insecure man.
Okay.
Yeah, insecure men is just very unattractive to me. I like a man who knows who he is and is not seeking validation from me or anyone else.
I love
that.
it.
Yeah.
All right, insecurity for Grace. For me, it's a guy who drinks a lot. That is like an immediate red flag for me. It's gonna be, we gotta tone that down. But that's usually a big red flag.
Yeah.
Diane.
For me, it's so interesting. I was having a conversation with my girlfriend actually this week, and we were talking about a double date we had went on with this guy that I dated for years, and you know, parted ways and then came back, and she was like, we knew it was a no. Like he wouldn't let you be yourself. Like maybe fun for, you know, while you're here, but like it was a no.
It was a no. Okay.
I do have a very vibrant energy about
Yeah,
myself.
you do. Yeah, you do.
And he kind of like
wanted to tone it down?
Yeah. And,
Okay.
and so that's a red flag for me now. Like I was like, yeah, because don't.
It's a poop emoji.
Yeah. Don't let me not be my full wonderful self.
I love that. And
You know?
Kimmy,
Yeah.
I know you're on here as a dating expert, but there's got to be a red flag because you're a single mom too.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you know, and a lot of the ones that we're talking about are kind of more generalized. Like, obviously, like trust is a huge issue. Communication is another huge issue. But it's funny, like as I work with people, I actually distinguish between pink flags and red flags. Now, pink flags might like surface when you're first getting to know someone, but I always say everyone's innocent until proven guilty, right? Like you see something once, that's a pink flag. But what you're doing is collecting data, and that's why it's so important to do data dating, as I call it, to really see if there's repetitive behaviors that show up.
I love that.
And then it goes into the red flag. Because I think a lot of times, especially if we've been hurt, you see one thing and then you swipe left and they're out of there.
Ooh, okay. Well, and for me, back to the whole a man who drinks a lot, I just don't like anything that alters who they are, you know? Like I've just never been into that. Now, this is also for you, Kimmy. I do have a friend who found a man and she really, really, really liked him. And just the other day I asked her over the phone, hey, how's it going? And she texted me this. I want you guys to see what she said. She says, oh my God, that went horrible. Claudia, can you do a topic on thinking you have found a good man, but he doesn't understand kids and what comes with having kids? Help.
Ooh.
That's another immediate red flag for me too. It's gonna be, he doesn't like the kids, he gets annoyed by the kids, but at the same time, Kimmy, how do you balance and also give your significant other a little bit of grace when it comes to kids, especially if they don't have kids?
Well, you know, a lot of times people can be highly compatible and they're good people, but it's the wrong timing. So to your point, you know, like if you have young kids and that person doesn't like the young kids, maybe he's a great guy, but he can't deal with the young kids. It may not be a good match, but maybe later on, when the kids are older, it could be.
Yeah.
So it really, it's again, it all goes back to us, like really knowing who we are, what we want, and what's good for us right now. And the beauty about dating later in life, or in the second act, as I call it, is that life is different now. Like you're not looking to have babies and settle down with somebody. You're looking to maybe have some fun and have a companion and travel with, but that could be different in different stages and ages.
Well, you know what? I think that's what I'm struggling with because I had kids young and so now I have adult children. So I still have friends having babies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Toddler, like a lot of my, and I have friends of all ages, but a lot of my friend group, they're still like having children
in the
right
middle
now,
of it with little ones
where
or pregnant.
like I'm with the older generations. My kids are adults. Like I'm out here free a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're young adults and in college and still need me, but not in the same way. Like,
Yeah, I get that.
yeah, and so that's hard for me because most 40-year-olds, I'm 40 now, guys.
I know.
40 fabulous.
Diane at 40. Love it.
Hot mama.
Yeah.
I think Kimmy really hit the nail just with that.
Okay.
Like, you can meet the right person, but when the timing is wrong, you know, that synchronicity. Oh.
You know, and I had a client.
That's horrible, though.
Well, I had a client who dated somebody, and it was the wrong timing, right person. They took a break. They each did their own work and raised their prospective kids, and they came back like 5 years later, and now they're engaged.
Okay.
So it's just like just to give everyone
Love
hope,
emoji.
it's
Love
like,
wins.
that's what
Love
I'm
wins.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it
Love wins.
and things aren't just black and white. There's not like any hard rules with this. Everybody has different circumstances. So really just pay attention to that.
Yeah.
All right. I always love the advice from Kimmy. By the way, if you are having trouble dating as a single mom or have any issues, it's KimmySeltzer.com to connect with Kimmy. But my next question is for you two, and then we're going to close this out with that because you guys have daughters. They're a little bit older as mine, who's about to be 17. But what would be a red flag in the men or the person that they decide to date?
Go, Diane.
Oh, you know what? I trust my daughter, and I trust that she'll make the right decisions for her.
Okay.
So I can't have an attachment to what I think is a red flag, may not be a red
so
flag for
mature.
her. And so,
I have like 10 red flags for my daughter.
well, she's dating this guy and he has tattoos, and I was calling him like neck tattoo me and her dad. And she was like, "Why are you judging him? Like
I
you
know.
have tattoos." And to me, it was a red flag. And then that's why I had to release the attachment to what I think is a red flag
That's
for
a
my
good
little
point.
precious,
Yeah.
innocent
Way to call
baby
yourself
girl.
out.
What about for you?
A red
Love
flag
that.
for me would be if the boy doesn't love his mama and doesn't have a tight relationship. He better have a relationship with his mama, and
Right.
he better respect her.
Does that say good things about somebody? And then we have to go, I'm so sorry, but when a man loves his mom, is good to his mom, what does that say?
Yeah, well, family patterns are huge, and when you look at the connection between the relationship and the mom, it's a good indicator for future relationships.
I love that.
What if he doesn't know his mom?
Oh, well, that,
then
okay.
boo, then
I
boo.
know.
Yeah, that stinks.
That does sting. But we'll leave that conversation
Okay.
for another day
Yeah.
because, look, that is a whole other area, and we should talk about that at some point. But if there's something you guys would like to talk about at home or you've got questions, send us an email to the Mama Panel, mycoco@9news.com. We'd love to hear from you. Kimmy, great insight. Good to see you guys.